because we're now YouTube, Facebook, and Insta at the same time. So hopefully this is going to work and you're going to be able to see everything that we create here at Scrapbooking Coach on whatever channel that you find easiest to access. And today, happy Valentine's Day to you all. I am a little bit late, but there's nothing, you can't worry about that. There's nothing we can do because I just can't think about Valentine's Day prior to the 14th of February. But I finally got myself organized, and even my dear husband, who deserves a lot more than a late Valentine's card, is going to get a beautiful card today, because even at the end of the day or the beginning of the next morning, whatever works, I'm going to be using this fabulous, fabulous book. And I want you to know that at the moment, we have got that on a very, very special offer. If you're in the States, you can get this book and my Modern Life Kit. I'm going to show you a little bit of that, but I'm really wanting to get into some demos for you so you can see how lovely it is to create cards. I'm a scrapbooker kind of by trade, or I'm a scrapbooker at the heart of me, but card making kind of works so well. It's about gifting your beautiful creativity to other people. And what a fabulous time to be doing that than on Valentine's. I'm going to flip this phone over. I'm going to try it. Okay. I've been very, very, very excited about what we've been able to do here. So hopefully this works. And we will move to flipping this phone over to you so that we can show you my demos. There we go. Look at that. We're rocking, guys. We are rocking. Okay, so let's take a look. It's in reverse, isn't it? We didn't expect that one, guys. Let's see if we can change that up and get it out of reverse. So many different things to be thinking about. There we go. Brilliant. Gosh, we're good, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, so this is the beautiful 599 Sketches book. And about a year ago now, I actually updated this and got it looking really, really schmick. Because I really do think that, I can see some of your messages. Hello. Do say hello. I love to know where you're watching this video from. And I love it when we're live and we can do two-way. So do please say hello. Okay, so this one, oh, my sewing machine's just fallen over. There we go. Is a kind of a mixture of, you've got generic celebrations in there. You've got Easter coming up. Oh my goodness. Think about all the cards that you could make. I've got a huge section on Easter, actually. All the bunny rabbits, beautiful things like that. And we've got some crosses in there. It's a really lovely one. Then you've got Christmas. And then you've got all your different birthdays, Father's Day. But let's flick straight to Valentine's Day. Hello, Tammy. Hello. I can see you. Oh, that is so cool. Hello. I'm hoping I'm going to get everyone's messages as we go. So that's brilliant. So what I'm going to do, is that Linda as well? I can see there. Hello, Linda, if that's you. Warm welcome to you. So let's go straight to the Valentine's section, because there's so much I could create on this page. I didn't even know which card to start. So I've kind of started 3 cards and we'll just build them out together. So the one that I want to start with is this one here. Now, I've kind of half done this one because it took a little bit of work. See how simple this is? Like, that is so simple. There's not much to that, but let me show you how gorgeous it can become. So the first thing I've done is used my sewing machine to sew those black lines across there. I've used craft paper that can be mounted on something brighter. I really do love the combination of bright pinks, bright turquoise colors, bright teals even, over the top of of craft. For some reason, I really, really like that. And I'm actually going to just come in and make this a bit more portraity. And then what I do, once I've kind of, once I've kind of got my feel for it, let me just add another light in here for you. Then what I can do, once I've got a feel for how I like it, then I can go ahead and start to add in that back card so it can open. Lots of my cards have been gifted like this. But definitely mount them on some kind of opening. So that bright pink looks really, really fab. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in. I've got my 3 hearts going along there, and I've put you won my heart, because it's obviously noughts and crosses, but it's actually hearts and crosses. And then what I've done is I've got a die cut, a small little die heart that I love, and just going to place them on there. Now, with your crosses, you've kind of got a couple of different options that you can do. Hello, Janet. Lovely to see you. Janet, are you excited that I'm now all on Facebook? So if you never want to go into your Insta account, you never have to again. How cool is that? I know you got it for me and you did a wonderful job, but I finally got, I think the technology just keeps updating all the time, and I'm trying to stay up to date with it as well so that I can make sure that you guys get the best experience. So there you go. Sorry that you had to go on Insta. But yes, we are now fully functioning Facebook, YouTube, and Insta all at the same time. Let's hope it works. And it obviously is working. So hello, everybody. I am putting a little bit of dimension tape on the back of this just to make it kind of a bit more, give it a bit more depth, make it a bit more interactive. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving it so much. Now, I'm actually wondering whether I'm too far away. Everything feels quite a long way away on this live. But that's okay. We'll slowly get better at it. We'll slowly get better at it. So if you haven't got the card making book, make sure you grab it. And if you grab it with the Valentine's special, of course, you get a whole Scrapbooking Coach kit for free, which is quite the amazing deal. Yes, I'm excited, Janet says. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right. So now I'm just going to come in and add that. This one's actually going to be Dan's Valentine's Day. Poor guy. Very, very late, because actually in Australia it's the 15th. But anyway, we won't tell anyone. And then I'm going to put you won my heart, and I'm going to just keep it. My handwriting's not the best, but, you know, I'm just actually trying to copy what's on. And then there's 3 dots at the end. I'm actually trying to copy what's on the page, like how I've done it here. Now, obviously, that's got text on it, so, you know. But look, I think it works. And I really love that bright pink. So simple cards that you see in the Sketches books can become more detailed and can become, you know, richer if you just use a different dimension. Here I've used the cotton sewing kind of element, which has kind of added a different depth to it. So that one's lovely and easy to do. The one below it, another kind of scruffy, what do I really do with that? How do I execute that? Well, let me just show you how you can execute that. If you've just joined us, this is Valentine's Day special. And big welcome to everybody. Big welcome if you're a YouTube watcher. I'm excited that you're here because I'm finally getting myself on the YouTube, the Facebook, and the Insta, which has made me very, very happy. Now, like I say, how would you execute something like that? Do say hello if you're jumping on. We're doing Valentine's Day cards. Oh, and we're trying to make them as interactive and as fun as possible, because sometimes the sketches are, you know, you don't know how to bring them to life. And that might go with the same with maybe your Facebook as well. Your Facebook, oh, I've got that on my brain today. Might be the same for your scrapbooking sketches as well. I've got those scrapbooking sketches books, and it's about how do I bring that together? How do I really, really take it to the next level? So we're going to be doing this one, okay? And then I've just brought out some ink. So I'm going to put this aside for a bit now. I'm going to just put that there. I have folded a piece of paper in half and cut out my heart, all right? And then I'm just going to lay it on there. And this is going to be my template. And then I'm going to choose my colors. So I've got some softer colors, some wilder colors. Go with whatever you want. A bit of kitsch flamingo, maybe. I might stick kind of with something like that. Maybe add a bit of yellow in there as well. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a bit of colour. I think I've got some water in my pen. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're rocking. Now, like I say, that's going to be my template. So I'm going to leave that there. And one of the things that you can do, if you are using watercolors at this stage, you can just go in and just put a little bit of water where you want your paint to go, and then that will actually stick inside that. Now, I've not used any gesso or anything like that, so just bear that in mind. Hello, Trish in Tennessee. Oh, fabulous, you're on. I'm starting to see your comments. That's excellent. Great. Brilliant. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my usual technique. You can use watercolors, you can use pens, you can use whatever you like, but I'm just going to come in now and grab this ink and just sort of have a bit of a play of adding it in. And you can follow that structure that I've got on that card, which I love, actually. It's a really sort of strong, painted heart kind of shape image. You know, I'm just going to get a bit more water in there, make it flow a bit better, easier to apply. Right, we might start with something like that. I'm really trying to be I'm just going to come in over the top, something way stronger. Add a bit more water in there. You can mix these colors so well. Like I say, I haven't used watercolor paper, probably should have done because it's all balling up. But I want you to see how gorgeous it is and how easy it is to create. And when you've got that little bit of structure behind you, which in my case is that I've just folded that off there so it doesn't all mix in for this next part. But you've got a nice kind of area to work in. I'm just going to add in some yellow just at different bits. Trying not to be too uniform about it, but I am trying to follow because some of it's going to be covered up. You'll see in a minute. All right. So now when I pull that away, we've got, oh, I've done it on the wall. That's hilarious. You've got a nice heart, albeit should be central, and mine isn't central. So do you know what I'm going to do? What you can always do if this part stuffs up, which it does. You know, we're working with paints. Paints don't always do what you ask them to do. Is you do this. You come in and you cut it out. Okay, we've got that lovely shape we can follow. Should have checked mine, shouldn't I, before I carried on painting. But I've got these lovely colours in. And in fact, in some respects, I think I'll prefer it on another bit of paper. I can choose how I want this to pop by adding it onto something else. Okay, look how lovely that is. But I do need something to set it off. Craft paper is beautiful for that. I love a bit of craft, but I'm not even sure I love that as it being strong enough. A bit more of this pink. No. And if it's masculine, you might be, you know, I don't care about sending non-masculine colours to to my man. He doesn't mind. But yeah, you might want to go a little bit darker. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And in fact, if you go a little bit on there as well, you just got that layer of framing. How fab is that? Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to come in. I'm just using scraps that are around me for this. All right. Perfect. I really love that. And then this is going to be the actual folded card bit. So let's stick that one down. I really love the organicness of a watercolor, particularly on a card. I think it is really, really nice. Now, if I wanted to as well, I could actually come in and I could add my words onto my heart. That's a really, really nice technique as well. Maybe it's the person's name, maybe it's the date you met, maybe it's just 14th of Feb. Lots and lots and lots of different ways that you can do that. Now I'm just scoring the middle just to get that lovely clean line for folding. And then I'll just trim the bottom off. Gosh, it's easy, isn't it? So, so easy. A little bit of inspiration from that sketch. These sketches, of course, can be taken in any direction you want. You know, you can follow them like for like. Look at this card forming. It's amazing. It can be like for like, or it can just be one small element that you think, oh, yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just take that over to another space. Brilliant. That's all I want it to be for you. Just that little burst of inspiration. Now, I think I am going to have a go at just sort of, have I got my date stamp? I try and keep my date stamp near me because I do use it quite a bit. Let's see. Usually. No, I did some tidying. You know that awful, painful process of tidying? Well, I did a lot of that recently. And now, of course, I can't find anything. Yep. I don't know where that one's gone. That's lost in that world of organisation. So I'm just going to put along here, I love you. Okay, and I have those 3 little dots. I love that. I love the 3 little dots. But actually, what goes over the top of this one is we've got those words, Valentine's, Happy Valentine's Day there as well. So I can just come in and add that. I don't even know whether I want to add that. No, I'm going to leave that one. So it is just going to be the inspiration of that. So fab. So we've got 2 cards. We've got this one. We've got this one this needs a little bit more. Some simple things that I think would just set this off. And this is about finishing something, adding a border, adding, you might want to add some diamantes. You might want to add splatters. All of these little things that you do at the end of your card making are really, really important. And we often think, oh, I'm kind of not liking this. This is not going anywhere. Why, you know, where do I want it to go? I love the kind of colors in the middle, but, you know, no, finish it. Take it to another level. And you can do that by just adding those lines, just making everything look like it's meant to be like that. Because we've gone for that artistic look as well, you know, like just go for it. Set yourself free. All right. So I'm taking something quite plain, quite ordinary, and I'm just finishing it. Adding those lines around there just makes such a difference. It really does give it a lovely look. All right. So got my 2. Now the last one I want to show you, there's a few I want to show you, but this one, how are we doing for time, guys? Oh gosh, I don't even know what time I started today. I'm going to have a go at this one. So this is a really, really lovely one to do. And I'm actually going to just pull out the card stock that we've just used. Okay, you've seen me use those. I've just grabbed them from my stash. Nothing overly special about it. Might even add this. This is from Beautiful Life. And then what I'm going to do, oh no, I've got that on another table. No, that's right. I'm going to come in and use my heart punch. I have to admit, I really do like this. Oh gosh, it's not liking how thick that card is. Look at that. Can you see that? Now I've got a few techniques for sharpening these. One is a little bit of aluminium foil. You call it aluminum. Do I say that right? Aluminum. I can't even say it. Yeah, aluminium foil. And that just sharpens it up a little bit, okay, which works quite well. Let me see if I can get some of those pinks out. Sometimes it's just about giving it a bit of fast, sharp welly. I've used this before in the past when my punch hasn't worked and you're left with this kind of embossed look. I really, really love that. I hope you can see that in the light. But yeah, that's a really gorgeous, gorgeous thing to do. Oh, let's see if we can cut some of those. Telling you how gorgeous it is. No, it doesn't want to go. No, it's not going to go. That's all fine. Don't you worry, Mr. Punch. You will not get me. I will. Here we go. I reckon I can just cut a few of those out. Slightly annoying, but yeah. So if you just get a bit of aluminium foil, and punch it through, just kitchen foil, punch it through a few times, it can sharpen it. Mine's a bit old, and I have to admit, I've treated mine probably not with the respects it quite deserves, in that it has been used for all sorts of materials, no doubt. This one's going to be slightly smaller, but that's okay. Okay, so then once you've got all of your hearts, and they are all from different papers, you then have the lovely job, I haven't stamped any of those, you then have the lovely job of putting them together. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is just, oh gosh, yeah, that paper is really thick. Fold them in half, and then come in and just glue one side. Now, if you've just joined us, this is from my Cardmaking Sketches book. It's on sale in the States at the moment. Buy the book. Get a Scrapbooking Coach kit for free. Would you believe it? So a whole kit for free with this book. And it's called the Modern Life one. And you get inks, you get stamps, you get 12 by 12 papers in this one. You get 6 by 6 papers as well. It's a really, really lovely one. It really is nice. You've got your oranges and blacks. You've even got purple hearts in that one. So yeah, that is what comes with the book at the moment. And it's the updated book. I updated it probably, middle of last year, maybe a bit earlier on, with just a few other designs that I wanted just to add in there, as I had kind of, like you not change your style. It's not necessarily that you change your style. You just go through seasons of creativity, don't you? And that's certainly true with me. I go through about 3 seasons in one day. Wake up and, want it this way and then that way. And all right, so you can see what I'm doing, and you can see the lovely 3D effect that it's creating. It's a beaut. There we go. Just add that one in there. There we go. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? You can add them to your card. You can sew, if you wanted, your string to make them look like balloons. These ones are hanging down from the top, and it says "Be My Valentine," which is flipping cute. And then I've got Happy Valentine's Day. I'm actually just going to go Valentines and get rid of those. I don't like those bits. So I'm just going to get rid of the bits I don't like. I kind of stamped it out, and then I was like, no, it's not doing it for me. Okay, and now we need to decide on what color paper we want in the background. Do I go back to the craft paper? No, probably not, because if I do, what I'm going to do is end up missing. Have I got any more white, or should I peel off another one? No, I've got white here, look. If I do that, I'm going to end up missing some of those backgrounds of those hearts. Look how cute that is. Let's go this way, actually. Let's go a little bit more portrait. Now what I could do if I wanted to is I could then bring out my craft paper. Have I got another spare bit of craft? Or I could even bring out my purple. Let's bring out the purple and see if this fits. I love just using the stuff that I've got in my stash. And this is what this card making book is all about, really. When you can use, oh yeah, fab, that's going to look great. When you can use up all of your stash, it might be scrapbooking, leftover scrapbooking, might be leftover card making. You can just go crazy with all of your leftovers. And you've seen me, I've sat here and I've literally just used all of my leftovers. Okay, so let me just trim that off so it fits on. I love this look as well. This kind of really nice symmetrical solid look. Oh, I'm loving this card. It's so cute. The inspiration in this book is endless. It really, really is. There we go. Now they just need to be stuck down. If I wanted to, I could go in and add those lines. But actually, like I say again, we're just using a little bit of inspiration from one of the sketches and just taking it in whatever direction we want. And that's the beauty of this book. So let's pull out all of the ones that we've done. Look at my tea stain. Oh my goodness, don't look at that. So we've made this one. In half an hour, we've made 3 cards. Now that's pretty good going, isn't it? And that's just using that inspiration. I needed this yesterday, Kathy. Hello. Yes, I know. I've been a bit slow, if I'm completely honest with you. This is, if anyone's doing late Valentine's Day, like I am, this is for my husband, this one, then join in and don't worry. The Cardmaking Sketches book's got the Easter cards. Look at the Easter cards. Maybe that's a bit more appropriate now, as it could take us a little bit of time to get into it. I'm always a little bit late, aren't I? I kind of go, oh, it's even yesterday morning, we all kind of woke up and none of us realized, I think, until we turned on the radio that it was actually Valentine's Day. So Easter, we've got some beautiful bunny ones, got the eggs. What else have we got? Got the cross there with that beautiful sunburst behind it. That's really lovely, that one. Hang on, I've got another page in here of Easter. I love the 3 eggs in a row. I think that's gorgeous. I love this one here. Might need a bit of digital help with that one. And I love these eggs. Imagine just cutting out all of those eggs and just adding them in. And I love the bouquet. Oh, I love doing a bouquet. So lots and lots and lots of different ideas there, which I'm super excited about that we can do over the next couple of weeks. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off now. This is my first live going out to all of the different places, so I hope it's worked and I hope you've been able to hear me and see me. Any questions, any comments, please do feel free to add them in at any time. I'm really, really happy to answer any questions that you may have. But yes, grab that book. The link is in the title of this live, and it will take you to the page to be able to buy that book and get a free book kit, free Scrapbooking Coach kit, big one, big 12 by 12. So make sure you check that out. All right, guys, lots of love to you all. I'll be back on your Thursday evening for a live using my Scrapbook Sketches books, and that one's going to be exciting. The Monet kit is what we're on at the moment in the States, and that is nearly sold out, so we won't be able to do any more demos on that. So that's quite exciting. All right, guys, I will see you all soon. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye for now. Oh, will you be on tomorrow? Yes, I will be. Yep, I will definitely be on. So just your usual Thursday night, my Friday morning, I'll be on then.